Hi, it's Tim here at Matchbox Customs and Restos, and let's talk about 3D resin parts. About a month ago, maybe a little less, I got an Elegoo Mars Pro 2. Somebody had it on eBay. It was cheap with everything it was coming with, and not that it's a bad product, because it's not. But you're going to go through God knows how much resin if you don't know anything about 3D printers, you are going to go through a lot. First thing I want to talk about is parts that are made with just regular resin. If you don't use ABS like resin, stuff like that's going to happen. You're going to break it trying to put it together. The other thing that I found out is you really got to do a lot of sanding, just like getting this piece to fit in there. I had to sand and file and file and file. It could be my settings, I'm not sure. But the other thing I ran into, if you're going to go ahead and print tires, I went ahead and I thought, you know what would be nice is if you had rubber wheels. And I went with this Resin, I think that's how it's called, FX60. This was a nightmare. Out of almost a full bottle, and I don't know, probably 15 prints, I finally got a set of tires that would actually print one whole set, so this way I could do these here and these here, because I didn't have no tires for those. Then when I tried to print again, got deformed, things like this. I got a hold of their support department and they said, oh, I've got to do this, I got to upgrade this, I've got to update my firmware, I got to do this, and this. Did everything, downloaded their settings, put all their settings in, and continued to have problems like this. And the tires are almost irregular. None of them printed exactly the way they should. See how that comes right off there. I'm not even trying. Some of them printed great, but not a lot I could do about it. I talked to them over and over and over again. They finally admitted that in the message they sent me that there was problems, and they were trying to get with Matchbox to straighten the problem out, but it might be a while. I finally had to ask for a refund. They promptly refunded me, so the company's not a bad company, but as far as this FX60, if you're using Matchbox, just steer away from it. I mean, I'm sorry to say that. If you're using the Mars Pro 2 Pro, yes, definitely stay away from it. I have seen on YouTube people are using the Saturn, the Jupiter from Elegoo, and they're getting prints okay. Me, it just didn't happen for the Mars 2 Pro, so I wouldn't advise using the Mars 2 Pro if you're going to go ahead and use this. So just kind of a heads up, guys. I don't want you guys spending $60 for a resin if you're going to try this and find out, oh, you're just going to go through it. If they would have just put on the website with the FX60 that there was problems and stuff like that, this all could have been avoided, but that's fine. Anyways, this is the what is that, the BP tanker cab, and I thought, why not, let's change the let's put the steering wheel on the left side. Bad thing is, for some reason, it did not print the piece that actually hooks in there. And then I did this with regular resin, so first thing you do, you try to snap that in there, you would end up breaking it. Here's the, and I think you can get away with this being on the just regular resin. This I think is for the Benz ambulance, I think, but I printed it out since I had the file. As you can see in the background there, I've got these, I printed these little crates because I thought they would be pretty cool. Once again, check them with regular resins so I can check these out. Ferrari rims, because I've got one of the Matchbox Ferraris. This is a spoked rim that would probably work on the Ferrari Berlinetta, and these are the General Lee wheels with white lettered tires and everything. I have one come out, didn't come out too good. For some reason it's a flat tire, so I thought might use that for a display or put it on a car and have a flat tire on it. But these all came out good, so I'm going to end up using ABS like resin, and that should give me a pretty good wheel and tire. So we'll do that. Let me get these cleaned up, guys. I'm babbling along here, I know. I just kind of want to get these this way. I don't knock them all over the floor or something. All right, so then this is for the grit spreading truck. This is that little piece that pulls in and out on the grit spreader. Let me see if I can find one. Find one that isn't broke, but this one is. This here, what it does is it pulls out. So you're getting this to pull in and out, which opens up. I don't know if you guys are going to see that or not, but let's see if I can get it back open. There we go. There's a little spot right here, and it opens up. This is what has it open and close. 90% of these are broke, especially right there, as you can see. But this fits right in there. I mean, I had to do a little sanding and stuff after I printed it, but that's a piece that every one of these, I think I've got 10 of these, and I think only one isn't broke. So that is a excellent item to print out for your grit spreading truck. As you see in the background, I'll start this again. This is going to be a standard station, which I'll give you guys a heads up. If you buy one of these off of eBay, they're 25 years old or more, 25, 28, something like that. But anyways, I think it was made in 98. Let me look here. I don't know, it doesn't say anywhere, but it was 95, 98 when these came out. The decals are disintegrating when you're trying to put them on, so I've got to make new decals. But God, the cool stuff that you can make to go with a diorama. I mean, this is HO, doesn't fit, you know, it almost fits with 1/64 S scale. But like, here's a toolbox, there's barrels. Oh, here's another thing. Here is for the TV, to rent a set TV van for Matchbox. This is the antenna and the TVs. The ladder here needs help. It's kind of twisted. It didn't print real well, so one of the things, I think it's just me in a setting, but those worked out good. But as far as the rest of this, sorry about my hand there, you can print out other TVs, toolboxes, crates, LP tanks for houses, Here's a paper box. Here's the, I'm not going to wear everything. Here's one of the ice machines I actually painted. Coke machine, Pepsi machine, I think. Could be a Coke machine. But there's just all kinds, there's just so much potential there that you can do. I mean, there's just little boxes. There's a jerry can here somewhere, I don't know where I put it. But if you want a jerry can, I mean, there's several different things you can do to really make a scene look great. Here's a phone booth that I'm working on. There was a lot of little flaws and stuff in it, but I'll get that looking real good. But oh, here's the jerry can. There's a jerry can right there. So, guys, you know, I mean, you're gonna have your ups and downs with the resin printer. Once you learn everything, you'll be, you know, it won't be so bad. I mean, look at this. This is a set of Krager wheels and tires. I didn't scale it right, but that's okay. It's cool. These I made when I was doing Farming Simulator 2015, I think, for some of the hot rods I made. And here's another set of wheels. I rescaled it. Now it's 1/64. Those are Kragers. And let's see, where's the other ones? Pontiac rims. Rally 2 Pontiac rims. I know it's on the El Camino, but you get the point what I'm doing here. So once I reprint them in ABS, those can be used. So if you're going to get a 3D printer, just remember you're going to have a learning curve you're going to have to do immediately. I mean, you're going to have to learn it immediately. You're always, you know, here's the sight hut for the sight hut truck. Got a little bend there. Bottom was just where the thing sat there that you had to clip off. But like I said, it's a learning curve. You're going to have to, if you're inclined to do so, find yourself one of the Elegoo Mars printers, because really you don't need the Saturn or the Jupiter, and you want a smoother print. Don't go with the FDM, the filament printer. But if you don't care what then you get one of them. But I would strongly suggest the Elegoo Mars Pro 2 or the Pro 3, and you'll be flying right along there. So anyways, I'm going to stop the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. Subscribe, like, share. If you want to see more of this, you want to see more of things that are, you know, coming along there. 3D printed Rolls-Royce trunk lid. The top for a container truck. You want to see any of the cars that I'm working on to get finished. There we go, black pearl metallic on a Hot Wheels Gremlin. But if you want to see stuff like that and continue seeing what I'm working on, got to hit that bell, guys. Got to subscribe. And I appreciate every one of you that actually, you know, you're watching, you're subscribing, you're liking. The liking helps a lot, helps my videos right along. And I will see you guys on the next video.